And welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Mike Fussell here to get you caught up on the latest local action. First, we'll take a look at some high school soccer. And at the West Valley High School, soccer teams are already getting ready for the spring season. Practices are in full swing as coaches are focusing on the fundamentals of the game and conditioning. The boys are already getting some matches under their belt as they head down to play in Anchorage earlier today. The Wolfpack took on the Colony Knights in the Dome. The matchup was scoreless for most of the game, but Colony would end up slipping 2 shots past the Pack's keeper. The Knights ended up on top with a 2-0 win over West Valley. The Wolfpack boys will play Wasilla in the Dome tomorrow, and head coach Howard Maxwell says it's important for the team to get into a competitive mindset early in the season.
We're one of the only teams that does this. We go down, we get a couple games in the Dome, gets a chance to get out there on the big pitch and take a look. I expect to have really competitive matches. Both teams are playing our quality teams. Colony, the first team we're playing, won state last year. So it's a good challenge for us, and we'll know it'll be a good marker to see where we're at.
And the Fairbanks Ice Dogs are taking on the Brown Bears from Kenai River this weekend, and that will be the last game, the last series of the season for them. The KTVF sports team was there taking a look as they got ready for the final matchup.
The Raven Cup is coming to a close this weekend at the Big Dipper as the Ice Dogs and the Kenai River Brown Bears face off tomorrow. Fairbanks leads the series 12-2 and is in the hunt for a big win to secure home ice in postseason play. The Dogs will also need a loss from the Minnesota Wilderness, who tie Fairbanks in points at 80. They will be playing a 3-game series against Cooley Region this weekend. The Ice Dogs practiced Monday through Thursday this week after a tough 3-2 loss to Kenai last Saturday at the Soldotna Sports Center. Assistant coach Paul Kirkland says this last week of regular season play will be a true test for the Dogs.
You know, Kenai's playing for pride, and they're probably playing the hardest they played all year, and it's tough for our guys to get up for a game like that, but it's not an excuse.
This weekend, look out for Hans Gorowski, Ethan Samoza, and Jesper Orval. They have been the top scorers against the Brown Bears this season. Veteran Ice Dog wing Lonnie Clary has also been a major contributor for Fairbanks. He says the struggles the team faces late in the season, such as injuries, are just a part of the game.
But I mean, that's adversity. We got to deal with it, and it's going to be a good test. I mean, we got Kenai who's coming in there, and they want nothing more than to like ruin our first place spot and maybe not have the home series throughout the whole playoffs. But it's just adversity. We got to deal with it, and then we got to make sure to bring the energy and make sure that we're taking each game one step at a time, one period at a time to make sure we seal the deal.
Coach Kirkland says the mental and physical state of the team are getting closer to where they need to be for postseason play.
After last weekend, I'd say no, we weren't peaking there. You know, we got a couple guys that got some minor injuries, but they'll be okay for playoffs. I think that weekend off after this weekend will be good for us to get a little healthy. But we feel good about where we're at. Like we told the guys yesterday, we believe in them. We think we can make a run at this again, and they've got to believe in themselves.
The puck drops to kick things off at the Big Dipper on Friday at 7:30.
And interior runners are going to be gearing up to hit the road as the weather starts to get a bit nicer. The upcoming weeks are full of great competitions. The Eldorado Hill Challenge will have racers pushing themselves to see who can cover the most ground in an hour's time out and back. That race is this weekend. The 21st annual Beat Beethoven 5K is coming up on April 11th. Runners will try to cross the finish line in front of the Patty Center before the Fairbanks Symphony Orchestra completes the last note of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. And the 34th annual Chena River Run is a bit later in the month of April. The 5K race spans from Wood River Elementary to the Princess Hotel. And Sweet 16 play is now underway in our KTVF College Hoops Challenge. Head to webcenter11.com to see if your bracket is still alive and well. The action is only going to get more exciting as the stakes get bigger. Take a look at the screen now to see if you're in the top. Our top contestant has picked just under 80% of the games correct so far. Check the competition standings to see how far you are from the #1 spot. You may be closer to winning than you think. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is your full weather forecast coming up next. We'll catch you next time.